Hello, hello. Guess what? Someone donated some lights for our CJ5. Suparee, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I'm guessing. S-U-P-A-R-E-E, Suparee. I'm recording the intro at night so I can show you how good the lights are before you watch the rest of the video. But I gotta give you a little bit of backstory real quick. In no way is this a sponsored video. They just gave us the lights. They gave us no description on what kind of video they want. I asked them if they wanted a review, if they wanted an installation video, or what kind of video they were looking for. They gave me nothing. So while thinking about how I should make a video for these lights, I got an idea. This week on Project Sullivan, I'm going to tell you everything they didn't tell you about Suparee Lights. Suparee Lights? In true Project Sullivan fashion, I did no research. I also did not look at the instructions. We're just going to jump right in and see what we can do. If you would like to try these lights out for yourself, all you have to do is enter the promo code Sullivan15 to get you a discount. How come I'm not getting paid that discount? They need some affiliated marketing or something like this. Alright, I swear the headlights just worked. The brakes are bad, so I don't want to drive nowhere. So I backed up just enough to show you the range of the headlights and the range of the Suparee lights. The range of the Suparee lights. But God forbid, as I was backing out of the driveway, my headlights died. Trying to figure out a way around this now. I'm almost level with my Suburban. I might just use the Suburban and then use the lights on the Jeep as a comparison for stock headlights. Well, this is from the driver's side here. Actually, those come together nicely. It's almost like we planned it that way, unless one's like way high.
Probably turn them a little bit.
No, look. They are perfect where they point at the exact same spot. On accident, we did that.
Yeah, but you want them spread out.
Well, we could turn them a little. I'll just like that. I could actually see doing this to where like you're turning a corner. And these are the low beams. Apparently these are the only lights that work on the Jeep now. That's from the front windshield. That's a brand new headlights versus the Suparee lights. Oh, that's impressive. I actually think the yellow lights work better, Mark. Those are the lows too, remember? Those are the big white ones. See what they look like together. Now mind you, those are the brights on that Suburban. That'll work for me. As bracketry goes, I have an idea. Check this out.
Oh, I know, it's the same kind of...
If we were to use that same bolt, and then we mount the light here...
Yeah, but look at my headlights.
Oh yeah, it would block your headlights. Okay, I see it.
And if I put any more, then I block my radiator.
It's not going to drive fast enough for that to matter.
I mean, I could put them there.
That looks weird.
I mean, that you're asking for branches to break them.
It's too big for there.
So I said it's up there.
Up top's about all you got, boss.
Yeah.
See, I think it would look cool like this, though. Where it's almost like the Casey lights would be normally.
Yeah, but see, put it down and see if it don't fit in there either, huh?
No, it's not going to. It's a big light. So even if we put it inside here, that's really going to look wonky anyway. But we could we could put it a little lower if you wanted, like right here. Then we just weld the plate here. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And even if we wanted to push them in a little bit like this, and maybe right here so it doesn't block your other light.
Or come out all the way.
Yeah.
I think it'd look better there.
Where?
On this section.
Oh, more towards the end here?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah. Because then we could use this.
Okay, now I don't know why it's got 3 wires coming off of it. That's only got 2. So you got a high and a low?
See what I was saying about coming out?
What do you mean by coming out?
You just weld it to there, come out, and then you can mount it with this bracket.
Yeah. Just mount it to where it's almost flush right here with the bracket? Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking.
And then put it up there again.
Be like right here. Because the fog light. Just to get out of the way for now. I think it needs to go in about 2 inches. And then I think it looks good. Actually, I think I'd like it a little bit bigger or higher. Because then it does, I don't know.
Yeah, I would like it like right there.
Yeah.
Me personally.
Yeah, flush. Yeah, I can see flush with the top there. That's a good logic.
And then it looks symmetrical in that square.
I could see that. Yeah, I like that. Because you don't want to put them down here.
No, I don't have any room.
Well, plus it gets rid of your clearance for going, your entry clearance.
Right.
I mean, I guess this is an option. But
They'll just rip off.
Yeah, it's more likely to get hit. Up there, it's not going to.
That's why I kept everything inside.
It's a cool light, though. I like it.
Right.
That's an aluminum housing.
Right, all of those are too.
You know, we were joking in that one film about just having a wall of lights. And it almost seems like it's going to happen, dude.
But I want to use only 3 circuits.
I got you. It makes sense.
Because then I don't have to put more switches in.
Well, and fog lights, I don't know. Are you sure you want to put the fog lights on the same circuit as a regular light? Because then it kind of defeats the purpose of a fog light. Okay, so this, we got to figure out where our wires are and what wires are which wires here. I have a theory, right? So here's my theory. It's not on. Nothing's on. There you go. That's the big light bar in the front.
Okay.
That's the other 2.
Okay, you use that one. That one's the one that's not all plugged in all the way.
Okay. All right, so my theory is, I think this center light, this center here is a white light, and this outside one is a yellow light. That's why it's got 3 connections here. You got your positive, your negative, and then your yellow wire will be for your fog lights. Now we're using the Traveler system here. Here we go, Mark.
You can get to it.
Yeah, here. Can you hold the GoPro real quick? Are they on?
I don't know.
Okay, let's go turn them on. We should be fine.
Well, one should turn on.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
See if I could do this without dropping you guys. Alright, none of them are on yet. Okay. Alright, so that's the yellow lights. That's red and black.
Well, this light isn't on anymore.
That's because I disconnected it in case I accidentally cross a wire.
Oh.
In case I accidentally make the mistake so you don't have to. Yeah, look, the center light comes on. So the yellow is the center light, and the red is the outside light. Is that a white light, though? Or is that a yellow light?
Yellow.
No, it's white.
It's white?
Yeah. It's got a little bit of yellow reflecting with it off the sides, but that's a white light, dude. I don't know why they didn't make the yellow wire the yellow light, but that's me. At least send us a wiring diagram. But other than that, the thing looked pretty cool. Just gonna reconnect things so we don't lose track of where they're at.
Well, you can tie those 2 together, though. You know what I mean?
If we want to run both of them at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, hear me out. We hook up the middle light to your light bar up there, like you want to do. The yellow lights, we run them to your actual headlights. We'll just run a separate wire.
Well, you need 2 wires, right?
The positive and negative will come from the light there, up above, for the white light.
And then we just run a separate line.
One separate line from your headlights up to there for the yellow lights. So you have fog lights when you turn on your headlights. I think that would be cool. That way we use the entire versatility of the light.
Right. Well, we could. Yeah.
Then you end up with 2 extra work lights up here that are white, and then you get your fog lights too.
Let me turn that off. Plug that other one back in.
They're all plugged back in. You can just go ahead and turn them off, dude.
Oh, they're... Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy a switch too.
We're not gonna build it today. We're gonna build it this weekend. Oh, we'll do it later. Okay, so both of them are like this, but I just want to show you guys. The bolt won't go in, and it's not threaded that I can tell. It's not catching a thread whatsoever. I even tried with a crescent wrench to try to thread it. So for mock-up here, I'm just going to throw our bracket on. Okay, so both of them are like this, but I just want to show you guys. Try to do this with one hand. I'm going to throw this Allen wrench. Just so we can mock it up. Here.
How does that look up there?
Looks almost as high as you want it.
Okay, go ahead and step back.
Okay, well that's gonna spin on you. Watch out. Yeah, that looks about as high as you want it right there, dude. We're gonna have to drill that hole out bigger because the bolt's not big. The whole bolt hole is not big enough.
That's not a big deal.
The bolt hole is not big enough. There we go. One of these days, I really will learn how to English. But both of them, this bolt won't go through either one of them. They're a nice tight fit. It's something wrong with the casting on the inside. We're gonna have to run through them with a drill.
Chase them out.
Chase them out. Just let you guys know at home that you may have to do the same. We have to go to a birthday party tomorrow. So we'll do it the day after. We'll see you guys then. It should be like a snap.
Nothing's over.
Uncle Mark has already built the tabs, so we're pretty much ready. Might have to do a little cleanup. But as we discussed earlier, sorry about the wind again. This is the bolt that's supposed to hold that light on. And if we go through here, see, it stops. So they weren't, the molding I think got misaligned on the inside, or it's where the seam is for the mold. So we're just gonna run through this. Let's see what size drill bit. Well, I'll see in a minute. That only took a split second. I might have to do it again. Still doesn't want to go all the way through. I got it stuck. Nope. See if I can do this without getting stuck again. Maybe there's a piece of aluminum in there. Maybe we'll try going through the other side. That drill bit must be a little bit the wrong size. What size is it? 3/8. Let's try this one too. If you look down there, you might be able to see it. See the little lip? That's what I'm trying to get rid of. Okay, well that side works a lot better than the other one. Well, it'll thread in now at least. All right, we're gonna have to weld our tabs on. So we're gonna weld it on like this, right here. So I'll probably clean up some of this scale here and the paint here. We'll figure out where we want it exactly, mark it, weld it. By the way, the drill we're using is HPDD01 Heart. You can get it at Walmart. We have an affiliate link below. Since the 3/8 was giving us a problem, I'm gonna go ahead and jump up to the, that's the one that's hanging up. Gotta try to do this without destroying the light. No, it fits. That actually fits pretty well. Apparently we needed a 25-60 force and a lot of arm strength. It tried to make me look like a punk, dude.
Yeah.
About where you want to put this. You got a marker?
About you too, because I know you're going to lose one.
And it's lost. Tell me where you're going to want this, dude.
Just centered. And on the top of that one, yeah. Do you need a pair of vice grips?
You want it centered with that, or do you want it a little bit offset? Like maybe even blocking that line? Because if you're worried about branches hitting, we could do it centered on this post right here too.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, but you're going to cover up. No, you're not.
No, I'm not even close, dude.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Don't worry, I'll use my calibration eye.
Yeah.
Grinder is the HPAG01 Heart from Walmart. If it works, we'll put the affiliate link below.
If you don't,
we never owned it. Affiliate link below. I'm glad someone bought you that welding helmet because I didn't bring one.
it's a nice Christmas present from the guy filming.
Line it up, mark it with a B for baby and me.
It should do it. Said that 3 times.
Do you guys already have a ground already made on this thing, or do I need to make one?
On what?
The rack, like someplace you haven't painted yet?
No, just pick a place. I usually paint over them anyway. You know me.
Okay, so I just got to make a ground. I welded that flat with the curve. I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have sloped it a little so the light's level. I'm glad I'm thinking about this after I fully welded it. Something I was pointing out to Mark the other day as we were looking at these lights after we first got them. I noticed that if you look in the back here, you may not be able to see it because of the shadow. Let me turn you guys around. You see how if you put those together, there's a little lip right in here. Almost like if you could put a bolt between them to hold them together. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but it should be. Not that we're going to utilize that right now. So we're about to find out the hard way. Put the bolt from the outside to the inside. Oh, I might have to go through this one with our 15/64 conversion kit. I got it stuck. Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't 15, it was 25/64. Now we get to see if this one tries to make me look like a punk too, Mark.
Yeah. Can't help you there.
Works a lot better after the conversion.
Did you weld that side completely already?
Yeah, they're both welded.
So I can paint them before you put them in?
Well, mostly checking it out to see if we need to do anything extra to it first. That light looks cool, dude.
Yeah.
I think it looks cool.
Did you get this one too or no?
I got them both in the same shot, like a straight on shot.
Oh, okay. Well, let's pull them off. I'll paint them real quick. And we can start on the other one.
Y'all can't see it, but if you're looking from the top, I'll take another picture.
We got one.
The mounting bracket has two they're like bent up sides. The mounting bracket has two bent up sides where the bolt sits right in, which is nice because it kind of holds it so you don't have to put a wrench in there to tighten it. They gave me these lights, but I'm not paid to sponsor for them or anything like that. So I'm kind of just reviewing the lights. I think they look great. I know they both work. There are some things that are wonky, like we shouldn't have had to drill them out. But so far,
that wasn't a big deal though.
Yeah, it wasn't a huge deal. Except for it almost made me look like a punk. Because I couldn't hold it and drill it at the same time. Man, that kid that's not forgiving, dude. It's all or nothing. We joked in one video about having just a wall of lights on the front where we could have wars with other off-roaders about lights. It looks like that dream's coming true, dude.
It might.
You're gonna get there and be able to flip all your switches, and people are gonna think it's close encounter to the third kind.
It's like, dude, there's an alien over there coming down the mountain. They're like,
they'll be drinking in the mountains. Dude, swear to God, we totally barely missed this alien trying to abduct us. Sun setting. We spent most of the day trying to figure out how we're gonna do this. I think we have a good solution. Would be cool to go out for a little cruise and test drive our lights after the sun goes down.
yeah, but I don't think we're gonna get there. We got about an hour.
Well, we did all this in about an hour and a half. I'm not worried about the paint because I think he plans on painting it, or at least I hope so. All right, so that would go there. That's the relay, the fuse, and the toggle switch. If he really wanted, we could send one to the front to connect all the lights in the front. And then we could send one to the top here and connect all the lights. And he has plenty of wiring to do it. Light bar that's going to go up top center here.
Yeah.
And then you got the 3 lights in the front here.
Yeah.
Do you want those separated or on the same circuit, or does it matter?
These 3 I want on the same circuit.
Those 3, but then what about the top one?
No, we don't have to do that. We can split them. So
okay. Do you want? I'm just wondering what you want to do.
My light bar, we could just plug it in. We'll
okay.
Just move this light up there and plug it in, and it's done.
Okay.
Center light. Then the other one we can do the way you said, but then you have the double way, so you can turn on the center or the outside.
Tight enough anyway for now. Tight enough for government work. Ha ha ha.
Is there any more tools?
Just the one carrying the crescent wrenches.
Okay. Well, why are you gonna put that there?
That's the wiring harness.
Yeah, but are you gonna wire it here?
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
I gotta build the top of the wiring harness.
I got you before we put it up there.
Yeah. I got a Sylvania off-road kit from O'Reilly's. If I got the affiliate link up, it'll be in the description. But it comes with our fuse, it comes with our relay, and it's a universal system. It has a switch, but we'll probably change that. And then you got one splice off here, another splice off here, and then this long bit of wire, another splice off here, and another splice off. Okay, so I bought this connector, so it's quick connect. And weatherproof. That way when you take the top of the Jeep off, you could just disconnect that too. Nice solid connection. All right, so my plan, using our little universal kit here, since it has so much option to build, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this right here, right? This is the very end of it. I got a plan. Well, maybe I should, well, too late, I already cut it. Too late to turn back now. See, I'm stealing this because it's a fancier cable. Granted, I wish it was a 3-wire, but beggars can't be choosers, you know? All right, check it out though. See how fancy that looks? Actually, I might be able to lop this off too. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So if I cut this here, try to make it look pretty. Okay, now I got a black and a red and a black and a red. I'm gonna use one of these blacks as the yellow, but I'm gonna use the middle one. So the very last one on the end, I'm gonna make a ground, because that's commonly where your ground goes. This is where some of those helping hands would come in handy. You know what I mean?
Not hamburger helper?
Yeah.
I just couldn't pull.
Ooh, was that not recording that whole time? God, I hope so. Okay, you gotta go up. Let us know if you gotta take a break. Okay, I'm gonna set mine down because I don't have my bar in.
Hey, you gotta get that
I gotta get this side on the outside.
Yeah, you gotta put that one first.
At least it stayed lightweight so one person can do this by themselves.
Yeah.
I'm glad we made this to where you can take it off because it'll probably never come off when we're done.
Yeah.
It's gonna look like a safari wagon.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. It'll go anywhere, hold anything.
And be able to propel itself backwards with lights. Alright, so this is a 4-pin. I don't need a 4-pin for this, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this off and redo it. And I went and picked up a 3-pin. I could always use the 3-pin somewhere else.
You need a 4-pin.
The 4-pin, so yeah, I can always use a 4-pin somewhere else. There's no turning back now, or at least it's not easy anyway. Now I wired this top light bar Sunday. It's now Tuesday. We're gonna see how well I memorize my wiring harness. Now the question, should I put the female here or the female at the bottom? I think like that.
And there's that. You need anything else from me?
That's it, I think. You think I could slide this into there? Is that too ambitious? If I can throw this other wire in with the heat shrink.
I don't know.
I basically don't need to shrink it anymore now though if I do that. I need to just get one of them heat guns. Keep it in my...
Electrical box?
Yeah. But that's the biggest one I have. I'm going to make this one negative. Then this one will be our yellow positive and this one will be our white light. I think I'm going to only put the shrink tube on the 2 positives and not the negative. Now I want all my wires to think skinny thoughts here because I'm going to try to fit them all in that one strap there. We'll see how well it works. Every time I light this lighter, the wind picks up. All that gets hot is the lighter. Maybe I could just rub it on there.
One eternity later.
It fit. I didn't think it was gonna, but it fit.
But I wanted to keep
Apparently I didn't need to buy a connector. I should have just used the one that came in the kit. Just lop that off. Heck, if I would have looked at this a little closer, I would have just cut that off and used it. Well, I guess that's not as waterproof as that other connection, but I'm going to see if I can put this through the existing hole in the firewall. Have to put this bad boy through. Wow, that's a lot to put through, though. It's off right there, because that's probably long enough. I'm just going to go ahead and cut the rest of this harness off here. Click, click. You saw me cut that, right? As I'm all off camera doing it. Just through that hole, because I just cut off the end so it'll fit. Now we're running out of wing nut on this thing.
You can even put a sticker on that says Jeep Dauntless V6.
Look on the air cleaner too.
Where'd you find those stickers at?
Online.
Don't drop that, dun dun dun.
Wait, you're saying
Don't drop that, dun dun dun.
where do you think I'm gonna bolt it? You think I'm gonna bolt it to the air cleaner?
Oh, you just screwed into your AC unit.
I think I hit the heater core. Set this down for a second. We'll pick it
I
back
think
up.
that was an air filter that was on my race car.
Time to solder. Maybe I shouldn't have put that shrink tape so I could keep track of which one's which. Okay, that's the headlight. Okay, that's on the bottom here. I didn't notice that. I don't know if you can see that. It says 1, 2, 3. So 3 it looks like if I put the, oh no, it goes like this. So 1 is my white light. Should have been my ground. I failed on that. 2 is my yellow light and 3 is my ground. I guess that makes sense though. That's logical enough. So I'm just going to splice the ones I need to splice, which is of course the red. 3 is my ground. I'm going to splice that one too. See a nice waterproof connection here. I think that looks more professional than another one would have anyway. Much like the other one, I'm going to try to use the black one to cover up the other two. So I only need the one for the red right now. Here, how about I let the tripod hold this?
Yeah, we're going to have to take some of that stuff up.
This one for me too. I'm going to mark this one in red. Maybe it'll help us figure it out. They'll be like, what's the one that switches from red to black to red to black to red to black? Oh, it must be a positive.
Other deals.
Think of the connector though, so you can still take the top off. This is one of those $20 wiring kits from. Push button thing works. I'm about to cut it off, but. You are? Yeah, because he wants it hooked up to a toggle switch on his dash. So the light install, all in all, was about like any other light install, and I'm pretty impressed with the lights themselves. And for the amount of money they cost, especially with that promo code, Sullivan 15, they're worth buying. In fact, I'm gonna buy myself some for another project. Maybe try a different kind out. Sure, I could be nitpicky and say, oh, we had to drill them out. But let's be fair. If it wasn't DIY, we wouldn't be doing it. And number two, it's not the first time we've had to ream something out to make sure it'll fit. If you've been watching this long, you might as well subscribe. And remember, don't wait for opportunity, create it.